Recording. All right. Do I have a volunteer? Anybody who wants to start reading?
I am teacher.
Okay, Mikola, fantastic. All right.
Discuss our school and what elected representatives should know.
Very good.
Anonymous peer review. Share
Very good.
samples of your writing in breakout rooms. Go over Carlos and Genesis vocab. Introduce anagram exercise. Prep for Thursday.
Excellent. Thank you. All
You're
right.
welcome.
Beautiful, Mikola. So yes, we're gonna go over the basic information about our school and what elected representatives might want to know. I've started looking at some of what you've started writing, and um, I think today it's a good idea to look at the basics about our school, some of the services we offer, and you may or may not want to add more details about that in your letters to your representatives. So we'll start that out. Then we'll do an anonymous peer review. Some of you have decided to turn your letters in early. I love the enthusiasm, but because some of you have turned them in early, I've given comments already, and we can look at them and be totally anonymous. So I've blocked any identifying information. Redacted is the word for that. So if somebody says my name is, I covered that so nobody knows who it is. So let's get started. Okay. So who can let's do this as an activator question. Who can answer this question? Who are we and what do we do? El Centro Adult Education. Give us a hand raising emoji when you're ready. Think about it for a minute.
Study English in their center.
To study English in the center.
The center is the what is the institution for the learning is or English and the for by adults in the for immigrants it's other.
Okay, institution for learning. Okay.
It's, for English for by adults
Okay.
and immigrant.
That's pretty good. That's pretty good.
It's
Anybody
the
else?
it's the Center for Education. ESOR.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Excellent. Yeah, that's a good one. Anybody else?
Teacher, I don't understand. Is about the question?
Yeah, who are we?
Okay, it's about the everybody knows how El Centro do for students. For example, teaching English, trying to help them about the knowledge, and each student try to get new opportunities. That's why El Centro try to help them for don't give up or learn another language, and they can do something amazing.
Okay, nice. Excellent. To do something amazing. I like that too. Okay. Volodymyr just came in. All right. So let's take a look at the website. And has anybody ever fully read the school's website? Let's do that right now.
Everybody?
Hmm?
What is the question, teacher?
Has anybody ever read the school's website before?
No, I never.
I read
It's
it.
a great opportunity to do it right now. All right.
Okay. I
Do we
can
have
guide.
Okay, teacher.
yeah. Do we have a volunteer?
Yes, I am.
Okay, Josephina, go for it.
Okay. Catholic Charity Center has provided intensive resource orient
Mhm.
ESOL instruction for low-income immigrants in Boston for over 60 years, combining comprehensive academic and web around support service. El Centro brings students from the lowest levels of English language learning to college and workforce readiness. Wow,
Readiness. There you go.
it's
So I
good.
think what both Josephina and Adriana were talking about it. Adriana said, "Do something amazing." It means this is pretty much it. So the ultimate goal is language learning for college and workforce readiness. That's generally the goal. All right. You want to keep going, Josephina, or pass it on to somebody else?
I can.
All right.
These services are open to learners without restriction on language
Mm-hmm.
proficiency, age, or residency, impairing their ability to earn a living wage and obtain economic stability and self-sufficiency.
Very
It's
good.
good. Is there say about I don't remember the topic for the Centro, the low income immigrants. It's good. They heard in the center and the opportunity for going the learning to college and workforce readiness is good. Excellent.
Okay.
Sometimes, teacher, I forget we people forget the healthy is for of the center.
Mm.
The person donation for the money be
Mhm.
for paid my scholarship.
Mm. Let's get another reader. Anybody want to go next?
Yes, teacher.
Go for it. All right.
About the program, El Centro students have access to intensive, free of charge adult ESOL classes at all language proficiency levels. Innovative, innovative class offerings, including the
Mhm.
pioneered by El Centro target critical thinking and analytical reading classes for ESOL students,
Mhm.
math and financial literacy instruction, rigorous curriculum which includes contextualized content of natural and social science,
Mhm.
integrate in every level of ESOL curriculum digital literacy instruction. Highlight personalized, and efficient advising,
Mhm.
career pathway development with practical individualized assistance in transition to college, post-secondary career training, and access to a wide range of Catholic charities support service.
Very good. All right, so yep, I think this was updated pretty recently. What does this mean? So natural and social sciences are integrated in every level of the ESOL curriculum. What's that all about? What does it mean to integrate something?
Similar, teacher, is relation about youth at or have the behavior similar to Americans is the native here, and you obtain knowledge about the culture, society, the language. It's a different topic for the society American.
Well, that I think when you say different topics,
Oh,
that's
yeah,
pretty much what that means.
yes.
So
To integrate, maybe we can say to be part of, no?
well, we usually often that word is integrated in terms of a population, but we're talking about rigorous curriculum. What's a rigorous curriculum? What happens when you don't come to class and you don't do your work? Who calls you?
Is relation quality, the rigorous curriculum which include
What
It's like
a lot of students who started in the beginning of the semester are not here now. When you miss lots of classes, somebody gives you a phone call or you miss assignments. Who you get a call from Ilse or Mageni. That's what rigorous means.
you are strict about
Well, right. It means it's not as casual.
there are a lot of students behind that that um, that program waiting for intern.
Correct. Yeah, it has to be rigorous. So yeah,
it's
it has
not
to be rigorous in order to keep the funding going. So, like for instance, sometimes like public libraries will oftentimes have language discussion hours, and it's very, very casual. You want to come, great, come practice some English, perfect. Yeah, do whatever you want. You can't make it, it's not a big deal. Rigorous means it matters if you don't do the work.
computer. Now it's a computer teacher.
Well,
They
that's
use
going
the
to be the next question.
computer, amen.
This is the word rigorous.
Oh, okay.
Rigorous. It's more like intensive.
Oh,
Rigorous could be synonymous with intensive, or
Teacher,
yeah. Hi,
Li-
Zenaida.
Ligoris is low strong.
Yeah, strong, intensive, that kind of thing. Right. So I mean, so it's kind of like let's think about exercise. Maybe walk around the corner to buy a soda, or run 4 miles in the morning. This one is relaxed, mild
Yeah.
exercise. This is rigorous exercise.
Mhm.
So that's what the word rigor means. Rigorous. It's more synonymous with intensive, diligent, these kind of words. And integrated means involved. So it means where natural and social sciences, it means whatever we're reading and writing and learning about, it's multiple topics that involve English study. So when I give you a vocabulary list, maybe it's to read something about one topic, current event, a movie, history, whatever it is. So that's where it's multiple topics integrated together. That's what that means. And what are some other words that might be? Oh, this one, I think. Here we go. What is this one? Digital literacy. What's that mean? What is digital literacy?
Instruction.
Maybe use technology.
Yeah, that's pretty much it.
It's enough for the technology, yes.
Yeah, it's your ability to access digital tools. The reason we have those computers in the classroom.
Yes, use the internet, the
Right.
email,
Exactly.
different courses, yes.
Has anybody ever come to class and say, why is the teacher showing me how to use a computer? I'm here to study my English. What's all this? Da, 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 da. No, I don't want it that.
Teacher, you're very strong.
This is the answer. Teacher, computer, no, leave me alone. Just practice my English. No, keep the computer away from me.
Yes, you learn yes or yes.
Right, that's why. No, it says digital literacy instruction. So if anybody says to you, hey, how come you guys are using those computers over there? This is an English class, not a computer class. And you just go to the website and say, scroll down and you'll see digital literacy instruction. Boom, there it is. That's what that means. All right. And then the last part is pretty interesting. A wide range of Catholic charity support services. What's that all about? Does anybody know what that means?
To a wide range of Catholic Church support service.
A wide range of Catholic charity support service is like a lot of service. So
Yeah.
many services.
Yeah. Anybody know what they are? And it's not religious. Don't be confused by the title. It's a non-denominational.
The institution.
Well, let's scroll down here. Oh, take a look at this. I'll get into the services in a minute, but what is that?
Yes, it's good. Excellent.
What does this mean?
Yes.
The Department of Education.
It's recognized, the institution, el centro, is recognized for government and the society American. El centro obtain or have is a qualification about your develop or try for the immigrant or student in the center.
Well, what is the U.S. Department of Education?
The organization about regular for the all education in the country, in this country. Here is I don't know, say organization or minister. I don't know the name here for Department of Education.
Well, it is a branch of the government. That's where my salary comes from. That's where the majority of, that's where the rent comes for to rent this classroom. That's where all the money comes for the computers, for everything. I'm going to show everybody something interesting. Here we go. Okay, everybody take a look at the WhatsApp group.
Okay.
I just sent something to the group.
Okay.
So it's,
I can have a question, teacher.
well, first,
I can
make
say
sure
the
everybody
question.
sees what I just sent to the WhatsApp group.
Okay,
What does everybody see in the WhatsApp group?
okay.
I don't receive it yet. I don't see it.
There's no have not anything, teacher.
Oh, sorry. Let me do this one more time. I'm sorry.
That's
How about
okay.
now? Okay, there it is.
Okay, now yes.
All right. Now, when you open it up, what does it say right there? So I read a little chart here. Is the U.S. Department of Education, that's their website. And what does it say on at the top for their press release? Yeah, see, I'm looking at let's keep it simple. Is there more money going to education or less money going to education? So let's keep it simple.
No, it's less money.
Okay, good. All right, Volodymyr, tell us, summarize in your own words what you see right there from the press release from the U.S. Department of Education.
Not only I'm seeing the title, U.S. Department of Education cuts over like 600 million in the V5 teacher training grants.
Yeah,
Only the title.
there you go.
Yeah, unfortunately, I cannot open it in this one when
That's okay. But yes, so to keep it simple, that means this is the correct answer. So right now, not more money is going to education, but less money is going to education.
exactly.
Right. So it's tough. Sometimes they're not always easy. Our school is still running, but it's not an easy time to be a teacher or a student. So the way to keep it simple is right now, government is giving less money to education, not more money. Now, knowing what you know, what might you want to say in your letters?
I'm sorry, teacher, what was the question?
Now, knowing what you know, what might you want to say in your letters to your representatives?
Maybe to ask them to go back into this decision, to go back to this decision.
Yeah, how would you phrase that now knowing that the U.S. Department of Education is getting less money, not more money? Ezekiel, give us a sentence. What's something you might want to write your representative?
Maybe we could say, as we know how important is education for the country, and so many people in this country who want to go to school to learn something, and after they can serve the country, they do not have financial I can say enough money to pay their school. But
Yeah.
by this decision they took, so many people can go to school. And now we would like them to continue on supporting this like this kind of school that are supporting the students, like to give them the I would say this money back, okay? So we can continue on learning.
I'd
To
say
support.
the way you could phrase that, instead of saying give the money back, I would say give future support to
Yeah.
education. Give
Okay.
more, not less. Right now, government is taking away money from education. You can say, please, as a representative of my district, please support education programs rather
Exactly.
than vote to take money away from education programs. Keep it simple, something like that. You may actually want to some people may argue in another direction. Some people may argue, you know what, keep it private. You want to study, go to the library, read a book on your own. Go make some money. Go pay a private school to learn what you want to learn. Why should my tax money pay for education? Some people, that at the moment, that is the way voters are voting. Why should public money go to schools for people to study for free? That is the way voters have been voting. If you want government to move in a different direction, that's what you put in your letter. Good job, Ezekiel. All right. Okay, so here's the really exciting stuff for upper levels, which are you. Do I have a volunteer to read this?
Yeah, let me go.
Go for it, Ezekiel.
Yeah, me.
Wait.
Thanks.
And then Ibrahima, you'll take the next one. Okay, go for it.
I go?
Yeah, sure. Go ahead.
Okay. ESOL and college transition program. Since July 2016, El Centro has placed over 200 students in college and serious vocational training programs. The program strives to bring students from the lowest levels of English language learning to college and workforce readiness. Most El Centro students graduating from the highest level starts the program at low levels and move up.
Very good, very good. Now, the college training that's at the moment, that's this class that goes to Bunker Hill. Most people go from distance learning 2 or from level 6. Some people who are really ready and need more of a challenge will go directly from level 5. Here's the most exciting workforce training program. Ibrahim, go for it.
El Centro is a program. El Centro is offers training in the exciting field of information technology with the focus on cybersecurity. The training is delivered by Benjamin Franklin Institute of Technology. The technical training takes 2 semesters, September to June. 10 hours a week of hybrid classroom instruction in person and Zoom and require at last 15 20 hours weekly of independent studies exam preparation. Upon the successful program completion, the participant receive 15 college credit and internationally recognized industry certification. Come to TIA Security Plus and Pen Test. All training, material, and certification exam are no cost to the program participate. The program includes soft skill, career reading training, and job. Teacher, I don't see.
Oh, let me scroll up a little bit. Hang on a second. There we go.
Yeah.
Job, is that clear? job
Yeah,
program.
service information, internships, apprenticeships, or directly placements, depending on student skill and certification success.
Very good, very good. Who wants to read next?
Me.
All right, Abdias, go for it.
Yeah. Advancing English skills and the U.S. employment authorization are required. To apply, applicants need to fill out an interest form.
Very good. So that's the really exciting stuff. So a lot of you, I believe, may have already started this or definitely are planning to do this. And if you are, this is definitely something you should put into your letters. You might say, hey, local representative, I plan to be to study cybersecurity at Benjamin Franklin Institute of Technology when I graduate El Centro. What if the money is not there for me when I graduate? Please continue to support education programs so that I can move on to a great career and help out with cybersecurity, which is a profession this country really needs people for. Something like that. And I know I think about at least eight people in this classroom right now have already just started work, at least just scratching the surface, to use that analogy, with cybersecurity. So keep that in mind when you're writing your letters. Be very specific. Why does money for education matter? Because you plan to go on to this career using these government grants. Services, here they are. Who wants to read about this?
Can I continue or no?
Can I?
Yeah, sure. Adni, go for it.
Access to services. Essential students have access to Catholic charity, childcare services, legal assistance, shelters, and other services provided by the agency. El Centro is a community that helps adult immigrants develop, understand, learn, move, aid, and sustain motivation.
Very good, very good. All right, now when you click here, you can learn about all the variety of these services. And if you are, many of you are already accessed many of these services, but if you're more interested, play with the website on your own. Talk to Majeni, talk to Ilse. We have a great administration team that can help you navigate all of these things. So that's it. Is that the first time everybody's read the whole website for our school?
I'm
Yes.
embarrassed.
I read now.
Sorry, teacher.
It's okay. How many of you have been here 3 years, 4 years, but you never read the website? It's okay. It's okay. It's great. No, it's always something I like to usually don't feel bad, because usually it's something that if you started this school in level 2 or level 3, there's no way you could read the website. But now you're up in level 5. It's time to read the whole website and say, hey, that's an amazing place. I know that place. I've been there. So feeling good. Let's go into breakout rooms. And actually, you know what? Before we do that, let's do a quick peer review. So I've given some feedback to some letters already of things to change, and we're going to make those final changes on Thursday. Let's take a look at the first few letters. Okay, so I redacted any identifying information. So if this is your letter or you know who wrote this, don't say it. Don't say, that's me, that's me. Anonymous. Don't say, oh, hey, Abdias, you wrote that. Look, your mistake. Don't say that. Don't. So keep it anonymous. Okay. Let's see. Dear Senator, my name is, and I'm a student at El Centro Adult Education. I'm writing you today about the need for increased funding for our local schools. That's pretty good. That's a good introduction. Our school has been facing budget cuts that have resulted in larger class sizes, fewer extracurricular activities, and limited access to updated resources. This impacts my ability to learn effectively and limits opportunities available to me and my peers. Put a question mark there. I believe that investing in education is investing in our future. That's a good argument. That's the way politicians like to talk. The tone is correct. I urge you to support legislation that increases state funding in public schools in our district. That's very specific. That's good. This would ensure that all students have access to quality education and resources they need to succeed. Thank you for your time and consideration. I look forward to hearing from you sincerely, student's name. That's a good start. Any suggestions? Does anybody know what this means?
It's after class.
Pretty much, yeah. This is usually associated with colleges and high schools, like sports and other recreational activities. So it's a little bit confusing because most adult education programs don't have, we don't have like a basketball team. So that's why I wrote in the comments, I said, maybe change the wording of what that means, because adult education programs, it's for working adults, not teenagers, not people who have so much free time. So maybe try to rephrase this a little bit. The spelling and grammar is perfect. I did compliment the student very much, but I'd say this, maybe clarify what this means, what specifically, and this is slightly inaccurate. Our program is actually has not faced a budget cut yet. So we still have money from the state. That could change, but it's not quite accurate. It's so maybe the student could reword the tense. Focus on future tense and accuracy. So yeah, we actually, this is not, so this paragraph is a little bit inaccurate and might be more appropriate for perhaps like a local high school or a local elementary school. Maybe your kid's school has experienced that. Our class sizes have actually stayed the same. So that's something that needs to change. Any suggestion for the student there? Other than the accuracy in the second paragraph, it's a nice piece of writing. Any suggestion for the student? Okay, let's move on. Here we go. Okay. All right. Dear representative, put representative's last name here. I'm a resident of your district. I live in City Town. I request that your continued support for adult basic education budget, line item, not exactly this one. This is good. Immigrant Legal Defense Act and Safe Communities Act. We learned about that yesterday. I came to the US, put your country here. Looking for better opportunities for myself and my family. I want to be a part of this great country. This is nice, very inspiring. I'm willing to work hard to be a productive member of the community, a good parent and good citizen. This is very emotional. This is good. To make my dreams come true, I need access to education. Clear, very specific. I am a student at El Centro Catholic Charities in Boston. The program is important to me because, not sure. I want to learn English and get the college degree as an early childhood education teacher. Okay, suggestions for this student? In the comments, I wrote, please unsubmit and finish because some of these were just unfinished. For instance, you don't want to say, "Dear Senator, put your representative's name here." You want to have, it was just unfinished. It was submitted too early. So we've all done that, right? Turned it in too early by accident. So that was a case of turning it in too early. Okay. Anybody want to, any volunteers to read this one?
I can.
Go for it.
I am a resident of your district. I live in Boston, Marapan. I'm willing to request your continued support for adult-based education budget. Line number T70350002, the Immigrant Legal Defense Act and the Safe Community Act. I came to the United States, Republic of Guinea, looking for better opportunity for myself and my family. I want to be a part of this great country. I'm willing to work hard to be a productive member of the community, a good parent and a good citizen. To make my dreams come true, I need access to education. Wow. Continue. I'm a student at El Centro Catholic Charity in Boston. The program is important to me because it allows me to have the knowledge, skills, and abilities of critical thinking that allow me to navigate it effectively through life. It opens doors to opportunities, promote personal growth, and helps people make informed decisions. It's good.
All right. Any suggestions for the student? Anything you would suggest?
Teacher,
Go for it, Adriana.
teacher, I have a question. In that letter, they need access to education. That's why he's writing for the senator or
Yeah.
representative. But it is access for education. But I
Right.
think you don't need to read. You don't need to write in for that.
Yeah, it's a little bit confusing. It's a little confusing. It says, so it says, well, it says continued support. Okay. And that was already in the prompt. So these two are basically unchanged. It's almost exactly the same as what was there originally. I am a student. The program is important to me. This is why it's important to me. Okay. But it is a little bit confusing about what is the request.
Yeah, because in the beginning it's continuing to support. In the sequence, I need the access to education.
Yeah, right. That is a little bit confusing. Maybe I need continued access to education, or this program. I want this program to continue.
New or support the program.
That's a good suggestion. Yeah, and maybe change the wording. This program is important to me because, and I want it to continue and grow.
Okay.
Something like that. That's a good suggestion. Did anybody notice something here? When you look at it, does it look kind of funny?
It's the
Yeah.
capital letter.
What I see, the way he put it here,
It's called the font.
It's
Okay.
Marapan, Boston.
Right. So
Yeah.
when if you're taking something from the prompt,
Thanks.
if you're going to use a few sentences from the prompt, you're adding or changing, make sure your font that's the shape and that's the style of the writing, the letters.
Yes.
Make sure that your font stays the same throughout the whole letter.
That is the Time New. I don't know. I'm not really sure.
Oh yeah, New Times Roman. It could be. Does everybody know how to change the font in something?
Teacher, sorry, one question.
Mhm.
And I live in Boston, Marapan. Not necessarily say Boston. I live in Marapan.
You could. It's not crucial. Yeah, we know Mattapan is in Boston, and they're writing to the district rep. So you could say, I'm in your district, and that's enough.
Okay.
I live in Mattapan, sure. But within your district is fine. Is there anybody who does not know how to change the font on a word in word processing? Because I can show everybody if you need. Okay, I'm gonna count to 5. If you want me to show you how to change the font, say yes. 5, 4, 3, 2.
What is your question, teacher?
Okay, I'll show everybody.
Teacher,
Okay,
what is the question? They change the front?
the font, the
The font.
style of the letters.
Yeah.
Africa, you know.
Does anybody need me to show you how to do that? Because I will.
The font.
Or if you already know how to do it, I won't. And you just need a reminder to do it. Does everybody already know how to do it? That's my question.
Yes, I know.
Yes,
Yeah,
teacher, I
no.
know.
It's a
Okay,
flow.
I thought so, but if somebody needs to be shown, then I will do that. Okay, that's my question. All right. But that's what that means, the font, F-O-N-T, the font. All right. Okay, let's see. Oh, last one we'll look at here. All right, anybody want to read this one?
Let me
I
know.
can write.
I am.
Okay, okay.
Go for it. Who wants to read?
There we go, teacher.
Go for it, Ezekiel, yeah.
I am a resident of your district. I live in Dorchester. I would like to extend a cordial greeting and to value your excellent performance as a member of the commission elected in the House of Representatives to evaluate and determine the effects on the quality of life of citizens of the commitment to pay excessive federal taxes based on the percentage assigned to their earned income. I'm writing you on this occasion as a representative of the city of Dorchester, in which we receive different scenarios of difficulties from clients in which the standard deduction does not provide a real compensation for the inflation rate of the economy. Attached to this communication are this is 100,000 signatures of those interviewed and of each particular case. Let this be an opportunity to rate, as I have stated on several occasions, that the success of the reform to the tax law lies in the fact that the approval on this occasion is effective, including solution to the situation described in the request. Thank you for your
Okay.
support.
Very good. All right, now this one is very, very, very specific. I'm gonna do I'm gonna do what I do. My job is to take things that are complicated and make them easier to understand. So I'm gonna ask the question. Is the writer asking the representative to, well, does the writer want A, higher taxes, or B, lower taxes? Who can, and everybody, put your answer in the chat. What is the writer asking? Is the writer saying, please raise taxes or lower taxes based on what's written on this page? What is the writer asking from their local representative?
In the chat?
Yeah, go ahead and write it in the chat.
Oh, I can write here.
Yeah, what is this person asking? It says right here, we receive different scenarios of difficulties from clients with the standard deduction does not provide real compensation for the inflation rate of the economy. So it's tax season. I'm pretty sure everybody understands the word deducting. That means when you file your taxes, you can give a deduction for some particular expense. It's a very sophisticated piece of writing, but try to look at it and figure out what's the writer trying to say. Do they want higher taxes or lower taxes?
Yes, it's higher taxes. We said to pay excessive federal taxes.
Teacher, I can speak.
Sure.
Okay. The letter is about the situation is about the compensation, the standard deduction for the taxes. The rate for the tax is determined, is no change. But the standard deduction is about the studied the government about the rate, the inflation for the economy. These different years, the amount is changed, but the situation here is the amount determined for the government in the 2024, the year 2024 is slow, and it's important to verify it for the rules or the processes for determining the standard deduction for the tax by comprehended the situation, economy, the people.
Who could
It's a topic.
raise your hand if you could tell me what Josefina just said?
What?
Raise your hand if you could tell me what Josefina is talking about.
Oh.
So the objective here is to keep it simple. What is the writer trying to say? A deduction means you can have deductions and get back more money and pay less money.
Yes.
That's the way to keep it simple. So if you have a kid, you can have a deduction, big deduction. If you need to drive a car to work, you can use that as a deduction. If you have a mortgage, that's a deduction. If you have a rent you pay, that's a deduction. If you have to have business expenses, if you have to buy nice clothes and you have receipts, these are deductions. So the more deductions you have, the less money you pay. So was Adriana correct? The writer is asking for lower taxes or higher taxes. More deductions mean lower taxes. Less deductions mean higher taxes. Give more money to the government or give less money to the government?
Can you repeat, teacher? You
Does
say
the writer want higher taxes?
less
or
deduction
lower
is
taxes?
more,
Less deductions would mean you pay more.
you pay more. Okay.
More deductions mean you pay less.
Okay.
Yes.
So what is the writer asking? Pay more taxes or pay less taxes? Raise taxes or lower taxes?
Teacher,
Mhm.
it is not 100% clear here.
Right.
But when I based on the word standard,
Mhm.
it's like the basic. Okay, the
Yeah.
basic deduction does not provide a real compensation.
Right.
Yeah, to me, I think he is asking for a higher tax for higher taxes.
Okay, so you came to the same conclusion as Adriana.
Yeah, it's like compensation is like looking for like I could say things to be equal. You understand? It's like the
Well,
basic or standard deduction does not provide a real or you can say unequal um value for the inflation rate.
well, compensation, this is implying that people are getting money back. So if you fall in a certain income threshold, when you file your taxes and put in the deductions, the government will give you back some of the money they already took from you, if that makes sense. So every time it says on your check, you know, Social Security, federal, the government takes this. At the end of the year, depending on how much money you make, you might owe money, and the government says, not enough, pay more. Or the government might say, oh, we took too much, have some back. That's what deductions means. So what is the writer asking? Is the writer asking government keeps more of the money and gives back less, or the government keeps less of the money and gives back more? So that would mean lower taxes or higher taxes. Giving more money to the government means higher taxes. So
Teacher,
you get, yeah, what's the writer saying?
I think is that person pay more taxes and receive the not real compensation. I mean more deduction. The compensation is not real. Maybe the cuando the tax is back is not enough.
Okay, so you think the person is asking for lower taxes, less? Okay.
The higher taxes, but when the money back is not the is unless it's less money.
Mhm. Right. So what would be a more clear way to phrase this request? Because it's very confusing the way it's written. People need more deductions to get back more money at the end of the year. That's basically what the request is. Because when you read through this, if you're confused, the person who's receiving the letter is probably also pretty confused as well. So it's better to keep it simple. What is the request? The request is more deductions, give the government less money. So does that make sense?
Yes, teacher, because
All right.
Yeah.
But then there's another problem. If the government gets less money, it's going to be harder to ask for the government to give money to other things. That's where the government gets their money. But whatever you're trying to say, make it crystal clear. So let's take a break time. When we come back, we'll discuss clarifying what we're saying in our letters. I'll find a 10-minute timer. Let's do a 10-minute timer. All right, 10-minute timer. Let's do the exploding watermelon.
I took two things that I liked.
So what you're trying to say? Like, I have no idea.
There's a moment when an idea becomes more than just a thought. When you feel it, you'll know it. It's that drive to create, to build something, to be in charge of your own destiny. At Busy, we're built for that moment, for the entrepreneurs, the side hustlers, and the rule breakers. Whether you're starting your business or you're ready to scale, Busy has every tool you need to get there. Start your business today with Busy.
Sending gift cards in bulk can be a nightmare. But what if it could be tremendous? Tremendous is a platform that takes the stress out of sending payouts like Visa, PayPal, and gift cards at scale worldwide, saving you 15 hours of busy work a month and free. Just tell us who and how much. We automate the rest. Send thousands of payouts to over 200 countries in minutes. Don't worry about global currency conversions or offering locally relevant options. You don't even need to know where someone lives. We'll figure it all out for you. And make it easy to track what you've sent and spent along the way with our reporting dashboard. Recipients choose from 2,000 options. Then rewards are delivered instantly. And if they have any issues, our dedicated customer support will solve them, so you don't have to. Sending bulk gift cards and payouts has never been this easy. Join over 10,000 businesses that have streamlined their payouts and try Tremendous today.
Okay, everybody, we're back. We're back. We are back. Okay. Okay, I'm going to resume recording now. Recording. Okay, so we're just about finished with class today. We're going to, I just resumed recording to wrap things up. Here is something I posted on the Google Classroom stream yesterday. We went over these 3 items. And what I want to actually do with this is I just moved it to the top of the stream. And I would like a French speaker. We have several French speakers to tell me what this means. It's an acronym we use in American English, but we take it from French. What does that mean?
Answer, please.
That's a good English translation. What is the French? That SVP.
Réponse, s'il vous plaît.
Très bien. Réponse, s'il vous plaît.
Réponse, s'il vous plaît.
Yeah. Answer.
Answer, please.
Please. That SVP. S'il vous plaît. So
Yeah.
yes. Here's the major event that we're all getting ready for. Immigrants Day, March 19th. I remember yesterday I was telling everybody, yesterday in class, everyone was very excited and shouting, practicing all their English and practicing all the English shouting. So yes, bring all that energy to the State House. So you can come, and we're going to finish those letters tomorrow. We'll print them out and have them ready. And then when you go to the State House, you'll have your letter and you can do all of your screaming and shouting in English. Well, not really. You'll just, gently walk in. Maybe some of you will be more energetic than others, but we want to know who's going to be able to make it Wednesday, March 19th to the event. Josephina went last year and she was legendary, I believe, right? Josephina, can you tell everybody your experience last year at this event? Oh, just unmute yourself. Oh, you're muted, Josephina.
You're mute, Josephina. Unmute yourself.
You are
Josephina is mute.
That's okay. Well, Josephina was at the event. She gave a speech. It was very exciting. So please, everybody, just respond that you can write, yes, I will be there. We just want to get a head count of who from level 5 will be able to make it to the event on March 19th. So go into Google Classroom. Please write here if you can make it, and that will be the last thing we'll do today. We can wrap things up. So please respond. Let us know if you can make it by writing right here. Everybody understand?
Not
What?
teacher. I don't
Teacher,
understand.
Okay.
What are you gonna write?
Okay. So you can write. Okay. Please. So let's read the let's read what I wrote here.
Confirm your participation.
Right. Here is some information about Immigrants Day, March 19th. Several issues you may choose to write about in your letters. For the event, we will be gathering at the State House in downtown Boston on March 19th. Please confirm your participation.
We need to confirm our participation at class comment.
That is a Wednesday. It is not a regular day or class. So that's why I'm asking who can be there. So what that means is
What time?
it'll probably morning about the same time as we usually start classes, but I'll find out. You would either go in here and write yes, I will be there, or you will write no, I won't be able to make it. So that's what it means to RSVP.
No, I couldn't go to.
He is right below. Yes, I will be there. No, I will not be there. So then I have a number that I can give. That's all I need. That's what it means to RSVP. Okay?
No.
So please respond, yes, I will be there. No, I will not be there. That's what that means. For the event, we'll be gathering at the State House in downtown Boston, March 19th. Confirm your participation on the day of the event. Yes, I will be there.
You can confirm the hour.
No, I
No.
will not be there. Okay, does everybody understand?
Yes, teacher.
Very good. Okay, so all you got to do is write, yes, I will be there. No, I will not be there. Write it down here. So then I can see who is RSVP'd. That is it. And we can finish up class today.
Thank you, teacher.
Sure.
Bye-bye, everybody.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Thank you today.
Bye-bye. Have a wonderful day, everyone.
Two.
Same to you, teacher.
Bye-bye.